part of
and
it.
And Raila had said, I've heard you.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I think this is a very interesting aspect of the decision. I'm just trying to think of Raila Odinga, because we've been privy to most of his meetings and we have reported about most of his meetings. But I'm thinking of a cornered leader and a besieged leader. The cornered leader is William Ruto. The besieged leader is Raila Odinga. When this thing began at the outset, aliambiwa Agwambo ka nyumbani. You're not part of it.
Yes.
Ironically, he is the beneficiary of this outcome. My analogy of what has happened is this. Raila got to a point that he needed to start thinking about himself rather than the country. He has been seen to sacrifice so much for Kenya, yet he's never been rewarded. He has been vilified and accused of not being serious when he's running for president. He's never wanted to be president, but he's always wanted to be part of the government. And all the subsequent 4 governments he's been in them. This is just his government, what should have been there in 2007, just coming to life 16 years later, or 17 years later. 2007, 2024. So I'm looking at a leader who sat and thought deeply, and asked himself, what is more important to me as an individual at this particular point? Do I think about country first? Do I think about Raila first?
Yes.
And Raila thought about Raila first this time round. For the first time, Raila has thought about himself and what benefits him, not what benefits the country.
What about the coalition?
But the assumption...
Exactly. The reward. He is my proxy.
Yeah.
If he gets something today, you bet out of 10 he'll call Ken. He's rewarded the people who've been steadfast. And if you want to know I'm right, look at Mbadi's statement in Siaya over the weekend. He stood out and vilified and accused James Orengo and dismissed everyone who was right. He already knew.
Yeah, but the question I wanted to ask is this. Why do we think Raila is his own person now, his own man? Is he in control of the situation, or people are controlling him? Because virtually the top cream of ODM has gone to government.
It's the decapitation of ODM.
The chairman, the
deputy party leaders,
the 2 deputy party leaders,
and the chairman.
And the chairman.
Yes.
They
are now
and the political affairs person, Mpio Andai.
I think the headline we saw in the Standard, was it Raila this, Raila that, or something like that? That captures exactly the situation Raila is in at the moment. And to answer what Tanui is saying, he is not himself. I mean, he's not the one. He's not in control because things are moving very fast. He's receiving a lot of pressure from both directions, from the young people. Don't forget, there is a younger wing of ODM which is very ambitious, and they are looking beyond Baba. They are also now the old guys who really are looking for something right now. You know, they are on their exit, whatever. So, and even Raila himself now, you remember there is also the AU bid, and there is also 2027. So there is a combination of pressures which don't make Raila to be his own man at this point in time. So the decisions, and we have seen it for ourselves, since last week when he went to Kware Place, they addressed a rally there, and if you remember, he flip-flopped. And the whole of that week he was taking this decision, he takes another decision. He takes the opposite completely. So he's completely unpredictable at the moment, but it's not really. And we are waiting to see what he's going to say. His first statement after this cabinet, I'm not quite sure whether he has already spoken.
No.
It is really important to hear what he says after the cabinet has been announced. And the place of, because Tanui was asking about the coalition, and Ken is being a politician himself, because he only answered about ODM. What about the coalition?
That's what I said. I asked what about the coalition.